Just look at those chunks load in. Oh look, I even made a little window, guys. See? Look how cool that is. Right? Alrighty, to the intro. What's up, dude bros? I'm Captain Crazy. Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play. We're in the house right now, just chilling. Jay chilling, you know. That's an empty chest. Let's go outside. Alright, today is the day. This house is, well, a piece of something, you know? And I've always wanted to build over on that hill over there. So, we're definitely gonna start planning on building that. That's what this episode is all about. So, yeah, let's just get right into the planning stage. First things first, though, let's bring the boat to the new canal. So, yep. This is, I guess, the showcase of the canal. I don't want these lily pads. Stop giving them to me. Man, they're everywhere. I keep running into the lily pad. Take the lily pads back. Thank you. Alrighty, back to boating. So, yeah, here's the new canal. I showed this off in the last episode. Yeah, it's kind of cool and all that. You know, it was a start, you know? It's not like anything has happened yet in this series. So it was like a little starting build, I guess is what you would call it. A little starting build of just putting a little lake next to this house right here. Which, again, as I said before, I have plans on making a big tower. Oh yeah, that's the Monoliths. Someone mentioned that in the last, not last episode, but in one of my YouTube shorts, saying that's a building. That is not. That is a rock formation floating in the sky. I cannot control that monolith. The aliens put it there. But we're gonna go up to the top of the the top of this hill where the creeper killed me that one time. See, here's the hole still, right? And right here is where I want to build the tower because it's close to the village. And it's just like, it's on top of like a hill, you know, what more can you ask for? But before we start planning, I need to go to bed. But also I want to show off these fireflies. Look how cool they are whenever it's like just like sunsetting. Or I guess the moon is rising or whatever you call it. But yeah, whatever. The fireflies are really cool and I might incorporate them into the build somehow. But yeah, bedtime. So real quick, let me show you guys what I mean by tower. Because I'm not talking like a little tower, I'm talking like a pretty big tower. Like, really big. This is my creative world that I've been just building on. It gives me like random building ideas to do in the world. Not even the one I'm recording on, like on my other survival world that I've been playing like a lot of days on. So yeah, this is the tower. It's, well, in layman's terms, it's massive. Right? But it's not as big because I've calculated the size of it, and this is it from the inside. It's a pretty far fall, but I've calculated the size and stuff for it already, so yeah, we don't have to worry about all that jazz. But yeah, that is the tower that I'm wanting to replicate. But you may be asking yourself, Captain Crazy, you don't have enough blocks because you just started this world. Joke's on you, I have a lot of sand. Like, enough that my pockets couldn't hold them, so it was in a chest. But this is a lot of sand. This is what we're going to use to measure out the tower on top of the hill. Or, yeah, it's a hill. It's just a hill, right? But this is going to be a pretty big tower. And, cue the montage. Well, it is nighttime. That was not a long montage, but that was a decent sized montage, right? And hey, I even changed up the music for once. So, you know, I'm getting pretty crafty in Minecraft, huh? Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. This tree got in the way and ruined your guys' montage. How do you feel about that? Alrighty, we're getting pretty high up, but I have plans on making this tower maybe a little bit higher. It looks higher in my creative world. I'm trying to recreate that to a T, you know what I mean? I'm trying to like perfect it, you know? This is me slowly building a staircase down. Alrighty, cue the staring montage. Here is the spire into the sky. I think it's the right size. I'm trying to get far enough away so, you know, like a far away look. Yeah, it's pretty tall. I think it's roughly the size of the tower in my creative world. I would have to check. But yeah, that's roughly how tall I want it to be. But maybe we can go a bit taller because it doesn't look that tall enough. Plus, I have some extra dirt, so I'll see what I can do. Well, bad idea. Now I'm stuck at the top of the world with no blocks to get down. So I'm just gonna. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm too crazy to be killed. Why is there a chicken in my house? Yeah, that's a lot taller. That's roughly how tall I wanted it to be. I'm gonna go and retrieve all my lost stuff. I've acquired all my loot, put back on my armor, and alrighty. Cut to the next thing, so yeah, that's the spire, and it's the end of another day on the world. What does it say? Day 12? Wow. Man, time has been flying in this world, you know? Crazy how that works. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe. I know I say it. Also, on that note, I would also like to talk about how you can get your name featured at the end of one of my videos. You have to have your public subscriber thing turned on, and then it will show to me that you're subscribed, and then I can feature you at the end of one of my videos. And or you can comment down below subscribed, and I will screenshot your name and you will be featured at the end of my video. It's gonna say that at the end in my outro anyways, because again, that's what I feel like it's fun. It's fun, it's cool, and it shows people who's recently subscribed to me. You know, it's just like a beautiful thing. And yeah, stay tuned till next video. See you later. Also, real quick before everyone goes, this is the size of the tower in my creative world compared to the one that I measured out. I put it on a flat world so it would be easier to see. Here's the height difference. We have to fix that. So next episode, I'm going to have to... You guys are going to get another cute little montage, so be prepared for that as well. Anyways. Hey, and real quick before you go, if you want to have your name featured at the end of my videos, just hit that subscribe button and maybe even that like button. It really helps out a lot. And comment something like, I love this video. It really does show me that you love this content, and it helps me feel really supported, and I would really appreciate it. So just hit subscribe and you'll be featured at the end of these videos from now on. Alrighty, thank you.